Good morning, Bitcoin. My name is Thomas Hunt, and this is Proof of Work. Proof of Work is a show about the people behind Bitcoin, what they do, and how they got here. Our guest today is Leah Wald. Welcome, Leah.
Thanks, Thomas. How's it going?
It's going good. We're in Vegas. It's always fun in Vegas.
It is always fun in Vegas, although I think I was the first person out of the poker tournament last night. And I'm done. So, it was still fun, but it wasn't that fun that Mike, had Tone announce that Leah Wald has been kicked out. She is the first person out. I was like, okay, thanks for announcing that to everybody.
You're always all in.
But
Well,
yeah.
you took the fire for the rest of us, because everyone I knew, they were like, I just don't want to be the first person out. They were all like, it was kind of a male ego thing. I think there was a lot of male egos last night, muscles, sunglasses, that kind of thing.
Goat
Yeah,
masks,
very much. A lot of people wearing, male chauvinist goat masks at the convention this year. It's very different.
And wands. I've been holding Ugly's wand. It's epic. I don't know if, wow, this is so strange. If anyone, okay. This is live with people. With Tone, it's just this little camera, and I have my dog, and I don't know what I'm doing in life, but this is much more official. But yeah, so it's a Gandalf wand, right? It's really big.
Yeah.
It's called the Bitcoin Standard Bearer. It has on the top, and actually it's a laser pointer.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you can shoot down airplanes.
So we can totally shoot down airplanes, or use it in our workshop yesterday. And I thought Tyler was gonna wrap someone's knuckles or something on the front. It was actually really fun.
Well, once you get the Gandalf cane, you start pounding on a lot of stuff. That's why I'm not allowed to have a cane.
Oh man, actually we should. Yeah, maybe Ugly's onto something. We should all walk
It's
around
a pimp
with
stick.
canes.
You walk in with that, everyone looks, they're like, damn, look at that pimp cane. That guy must be serious.
Well, he's a big dude, first of all, right? He's a really big guy.
Just don't call him angry old goat. He gets upset. It's ugly old goat.
Ugly
Very
old
different.
goat.
Yeah.
So he's a big guy. He has his massive mask on and the Gandalf wands, which light up, right? Not just the laser pointer, but they light up itself. So I'm pretty sure he gets, all the stares when he walks through the room. Oh, and
This is the goat mask.
and he's in a Barca sweatsuit, right? So, which is also hilarious because I met him in person for the first time on the cruise, and if everybody's been watching, he unveiled himself for the first time on our panel a little bit ago, I think an hour ago or so. And so him and Tone had actually both lost their luggage. And so we're in Barcelona, and they all don't have clothes, and someone gifts Tone just a bunch of, shirts, that's as per usual. But Ugly hadn't revealed himself, so him and his wife went, and all they had is Barca stores open because it was the weekend.
Yeah,
so tourist Barca stores. So for the whole cruise, all he had was Barca football gear and velour sweatsuit. It was.
That's styling.
It was
I
awesome.
think that really worked.
It was
the cashmere kind of thing. Yeah. Comfortable. Comfort first.
Yep, it was awesome.
All right, Leah. Well, now I think it's time to ask everyone's favorite and most familiar question. What was your first computer?
No. Oh, well, you told me to answer iPhone, and then you told me the wrong age.
iPad would be good.
You told me
maybe just yesterday somebody gave you a computer. I don't know where to start with this. You have to tell me. Was it a calculator?
And I'm going to make fun of myself in front of everybody in this room. The first thing that comes to mind, though, is actually a lot, right? There's so many funny. I do remember, the typing program. No, a computer lab. Do you remember computer lab
Sure.
in elementary school?
Yeah.
And then half the class was the dial-up trying to get on, and then the noise.
You had modems in elementary school.
Yep. So definitely didn't have. Well, actually, I guess we did have a computer, but all I can think about is computer lab at school.
And
Not.
what did they have you do at the computer lab?
So I'm forgetting the name. Maybe you guys can help me. But it's like Mario, and he like jumps on the letters to like help you learn how to type,
Yeah,
right? And
good,
it's like really exciting. Mario goes like quicker and quicker and quicker, and you like learn how to type. That was like the best game.
That sounds so much better than when they taught me to type. I had an actual typewriter, and you would just push the keys, and there was no Mario, there was no gamification. I never got any points. All I got was my German typing instructor yelling at me, "Get back to your viping, back to your viping," every time.
I bet you could do a more intense German accent than that.
I've been practicing my German. I'm ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you speak German?
9.
Okay.
Das ist gut.
Any other languages?
I speak bad Spanish from high school or whatever.
What was the first Spanish phrase that you learned in high school?
Donde está un biblioteca?
I feel like everybody says that one.
Well, the library is really important, and it's funny.
There's
too.
no chance that the Spanish.
It's gonna work. I'm looking for libraries all over the world.
True.
If I knew how to say museum, I'd be set. Museo e-library.
But there's
Books.
there's no chance that you walk into a Spanish. I've never taken an official Spanish class, but I did go to business school in Spain, so I epically failed trying to learn things on the street. But there's no chance that the first day of Spanish class you don't learn hola or something like that. You learn donde estás mi biblioteca. No
That's
way.
the most important thing. The other thing is my Spanish teacher was from Guatemala. She was always like, pobrecito, pobrecito, because you're a poor baby because you didn't speak Spanish well. And she was always down on everyone, ragging them. And we were kids. We didn't speak Spanish at all. We came in with nothing. No Duolingo, no apps on our phone. No Mario teaching Spanish or typing or anything. So after Mario taught you to type, what did you do with a computer next?
I'm trying not to follow up with Spanish questions and have fun. What did I do next after Mario typing? Nothing in computers.
Nothing? Very good.
I don't know anything from the tech side. Like listening to Jimmy, Giacomo, Peter, everybody, I'm like trying through osmosis to like, and then everything I say, osmosis, obviously, I understand.
That's where you sleep on top of books and you learn from the books. That's exactly what I do every night.
Well, I'm just still like waiting and trying to have the matrix plug. Like, you know.
If we wait long enough, it'll be there, but it might be the other way around where you go into the matrix rather than the matrix goes into you. So it might not be as good.
Okay, so if, let's say it existed right now, what would you learn in your brain?
Well, German would be nice. That would save me a lot of time. I don't know. I want to learn all the things Peter Todd knows.
Right?
He seems to know a lot about science. I never took physics, so I just make everything up.
Well, I want to learn ceramics from Peter Todd.
Ceramics,
fine arts.
Yeah, fine art, art appreciation. Yeah, all those things that I currently don't have at all.
I don't want to know his computer skills. I really want to learn ceramics. If I could take anything from Peter Todd's brain, it'd be his
this is like
ceramics classes.
You value the muscle man for his ability to play chess. It's like unexpected.
Absolutely. I can't do ceramics. It's very difficult. First of all, it takes a lot of patience. It's difficult to find novelties and figure out something that's going to be completely different. I can't do it.
So you can't do ceramics, but you're decent at typing because Mario taught you, and you ignore the computer for the rest of your life. How did you hear about the Bitcoin while you were busy ignoring the computer?
Bitcoin?
Is it a newspaper? Was there a teletype or a telegram came across your desk? Bitcoin.
Do that one more time and then I'll answer.
It's on the tape. They can rewind.
Sorry, Thomas. How did I first learn? Quite early. So my business partner here, I'm a partner, EVP and partner at Lucid Investment Strategies, Tyler Jenks, and we did the workshop yesterday. Right. So I met Tyler, as I said on stage, he actually invested like my bat mitzvah money. So I've known him since I was 13. So his son and my brother started their first company together at 19. Mm-hmm. So I've known Tyler forever. And something people don't know is actually Tyler was mining in 2011.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah.
He's also a big World of Warcraft player. I was surprised to learn. I thought you were going to tell me you learned from there.
Yeah, oh God, I'm not going to go into it. Yeah, him and his son.
Female night elf, level 20, has a halberd. I don't know.
No, I'm terrible at World of Warcraft. I really, really did love physical Magic: The Gathering, and I did go to the tournaments, which was actually more funny than being a woman in crypto at crypto conferences.
It seems very similar to me in my mind, similar numbers, yeah.
Yeah. definitely similar numbers. But it's a lot of fun. I really do like card games, except for poker last night. Epic fail. So Tyler, over Thanksgiving dinner, was telling me about mining. I started learning about Bitcoin. Didn't understand a thing. Still probably don't, for the most part, trying. But didn't do anything with it because I was quite young. And then really got into it when a little bit later, into it full-time as a full-time job with Tyler when we started, this branch of Lucid where we do, Bitcoin investment and cryptocurrency arm, which was, so I was working for a Canadian licensing company and we were going to launch an IPO in China. And I learned about ICOs. And I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. Why are we doing an IPO? We're going to be billionaires. We needed the liquidity. It was the reason to do it. Yeah. So it was took it to the CTO. I was like, look at this thing. This is awesome, and I'm gonna be able to create the name.
You can just print your own money. It's amazing.
We can print our own money. How much money do we need? Let's print more. And then actually, previous to that, I had started a company. So the latest company I had, and then it's coming into a bow for your answer. Was Veterati. So I founded Veterati, which is a tech platform, mentorship platform to connect unemployed and transitioning veterans to mentors in service of job placement. Okay. So we raised venture capital, so angels and then institutional, and it was really damn difficult. Yeah. Really damn difficult.
It's so much easier just to print your own money.
So again, I was like, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I even do this before? And a lot of friends I have a couple friends at Andreessen Horowitz and in Silicon, and all they were talking about was ICOs, so caught up in the ICO buzz. So then talked with Tyler, and Tyler's like, you're gonna go to jail. We need to sit down, you're gonna go to jail, this is bad, what you're talking about. And I was like, bad, jail, stop, okay, fine, I'm listening, right? Luckily, Tyler's the genius.
You get the money first. You get a few years of fun with the money. Maybe you get to meet Vladimir Putin. There's a lot of options out there.
I'll pass on Putin.
I hear he's very friendly. Hell of a bear hug.
Or riding one. Right, so when Tyler explained the difference between Bitcoin and crypto, all the rest of crypto bullshit and shitcoins, I was done. I quit that job, and Tyler and I went all in. At the time, we had GBTC as an investment vehicle. Yeah. And it was the nice bull market, so it worked out well. Still upset that we're in a bear market and can't play around with GBTC for our clients, but that's kind of, I guess, the background.
Cool. So after you got into Bitcoin, you mainly used it as an investment vehicle, or did you do anything else with Bitcoin?
Such a good question, because the ecosystem's so vast. It's hard to answer that, I guess. From an expertise or job perspective that pays my bills, I work in finance. But with that, we accept services in Bitcoin,
so you
hodling.
Didn't quit your day job? We had that fantastic bull market, and you didn't quit?
No, I did. But with Tyler right now with Lucid.
Job in Bitcoin. All right.
So with Tyler. So right. So then, because again, so with asset management, you have fiduciary responsibility. There's a lot of rules and regulations of what you can't do. You can't raise cash. You can't actually short anything. There's, you have to write written letters, even if you know that there's a frothy market coming. You can do inverse ETF funds, but it's really difficult. So trying to make Bitcoin or even GBTC palatable for some of our the bigger institutional investing was a little difficult, but people got excited. So I'd say that's how Lucid started out, was with GBTC. But that's not Bitcoin, obviously, Bitcoin Investment Trust, but exposure too. So exciting enough. Tyler got his head handed to him on Mt. Gox with Bitcoin, so that's also where he got a little upset with the ecosystem of actually buying Bitcoins. Sure. But regarding the ecosystem, I guess I don't do anything, but I try my best to try to be helpful to the people that I believe in and those that I want to support.
You do shows with Tone, right?
I attempt. attempt.
That's a thing that you do.
I
did
like
you start out doing shows on your own, or did you and Tyler do shows first? What did you guys do?
Yeah, with Tyler. So it was actually really funny. We never meant to do anything on YouTube, really. So this is really silly, actually. Okay, so Tyler created the hyperwave theory, right? And we knew that Bitcoin was in a hyperwave, and he has all the historical charts. I truly didn't understand anything Tyler was telling me. I don't understand TA for the most part. But I was like, okay, I believe Tyler, absolutely. Okay, so anyway, so he's saying Bitcoin's in a hyperwave.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Tyler, well, let's establish digital permanence. And the only way I know how to do it was just like put up a YouTube video and then it'll have it stamped, right? Okay, so we started doing a couple YouTube videos just for him to say like his price targets. Okay. And but I didn't know how to do anything and at all. And even like I thought like kind of try to be cool. I wrote like, I really hope people aren't gonna go back to the first episodes now. I tried to write like a Bitcoin B, and obviously because of the way it was the wrong direction, like not
backwards.
even like the wrong slant. Yeah, totally wrong direction. Yeah. I was like trying to write like, Bitcoin. I mean, it was just all sorts of terrible, and we're still like absolutely terrible at figuring stuff out on like tech stuff. But that was the only reason it started. So we did a bunch of stupid videos just for Tyler to call it, so that it would have digital permanence. And then for some reason, people watch us. I don't know why. You guys are fools.
Oh.
No, Tyler is absolutely genius. That's absolutely true. So when I met Tone, which is also a ridiculous story, then yeah, Tone had Tyler on the show, and that really changed things. Tone is incredible. All you guys are incredible. But that was the first time like our silly little YouTube got a little bit of exposure, and then we had to get a webcam. Actually, Tyler still doesn't have one, but I had to get one.
It seems like an important part of YouTube, having the video, right?
Yeah, really debatable. Okay, like yes, like in that it's really nice to have high quality production stuff. But if all you're trying to do is data dissemination, like we're just trying to say, hey, this is like the trade. I wish I hadn't gotten so much slack for like having a bad microphone, or like if I'm pixelated on screen, or like you can't see my pores. Like I don't truly care so much.
It's a big deal to the audience. The audience is all about there's an echo, the sound is too quiet, there's not enough light in the screen. They tell you those things immediately.
They do. They do. That's a true fact. But sometimes I think, well, first of all, I do think it should be more focusing on at least the quality or lack thereof of what you're saying. But for anyone that was following, I severed everything in my knee during this time period, okay? So I was actually bedridden for a long time. And actually, some of the videos I actually had to like prop up, and I was still in like this pain machine thing for my leg. But so I have just like, my brother made like a makeshift studio room, and of course there's bad sound quality, but I can't go like even further than 3 rooms, and everybody's like, there's reverb, there's bad mics. In my head I'm like, really? Like, one, I'm not gonna say anything about my knee, but like now, like this is ridiculous. Like, I'm making it from bed. Like,
well, and you're doing it for free, and you're giving them information and all this other stuff, and yeah, all they care about
the microphone.
And they're angry about it.
Super angry.
Super angry.
Yeah, I think I still have not figured out the mic issues. Thanks for we got the lav on. I still don't know any of this stuff, but
just have to keep spending money. Like, however much money you spend more.
Oh my
and then
God.
Next year they'll come out with a new microphone. You have to buy that. Come out with a new camera, you have to buy that. You just have to keep endlessly upgrading.
Sounds expensive. We could just be buying Bitcoins.
Bitcoin to go up for that.
Yeah.
Turn it around, activate the hyperwave or whatever. We'll be set.
Hyperwave is saying sub 1,000, so let's
Don't
hope the hyperwave breaks.
Cancel it. Turn it around. Deactivate the hyperwave.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much, Leah, for joining us. Where can people check out your work?
Right, what do we do? Okay, lucidinvestmentstrategies.com. I am on Twitter. Tone made me go on Twitter. Actually, that was a year and a half ago. I was not on social media. So on Twitter with my name, Leah Wald. Where else am I? Nowhere.
Only on Twitter.
Twitter and our website. Correct. Thanks,
All right,
Thomas.
thank you so much.
That was fun.